Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. For access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts.
Hey everyone, this is attempt number 8 to record this video because I can't stop coughing. So we're just going to power through it. Looking at the market, we have SPY daily supports down at 256.41 and then another little higher low down at 255.50. Upper wick of profit taking today. The majority of the strength was the financial sector on the back of earnings continuing. Netflix earnings tomorrow after hours, and the entire tech sector is going to respond and react the same way Netflix does. And we had news at the end of the day today. Federal prosecutors pursuing criminal charges against Huawei, and I don't know how to say that name, but China Technologies for allegedly stealing trade secrets from U.S. business partners. So that was the end of the day's sell-off here on SPY, this big red candlestick, a little bit of weakness continuing after hours as well, and we're going to be watching to see if we pull back in any meaningful way. Pretty much just waiting for the tech sector to start its earnings, and that's going to be a catalyst for consolidation on the weekly time frame if we have a bearish reaction. So we're looking at that exponential resistance on the weekly. This is the 4th test in the last couple months. We have rejected the previous 3 times. We're certainly extended as we head into it this test, so I would not be surprised to see at least an initial reaction or rejection and then a higher low form on some healthy consolidation. IWM on the daily. Bulls kept control. We had a base of support with that double bottom at 142.09 and then continuation today. So the bulls remain in full control, and as long as 142.09 holds, that remains the case. QQQ, there's that profit taking. I would not be surprised to see profit taking before earnings. Again, with the size of the bounce we've seen in the tech sector the last month, the risk to reward favors the bears. In order to see further upside from here, it's going to have to be some pretty bullish reactions, considering on QQQ we have already seen a bounce in the last month of about 14%. So on the daily time frame for QQQ, the higher low to be watching is 158.59, and as long as we hold that level, the daily uptrend is maintained, but that's a bearish reversal candlestick on the daily time frame, and we are seeing further weakness here in extended hours. XLF, there's that bull reaction again, just day after day, increasing bull volume. The double top was 24.55, and it's now been 2 days of follow through, very significant, and we have a gap to fill if we lose support. This is the end of the day pullback. If we break 25.30, there's a lack of any support nearby, and we'll be looking for short-term consolidation if that 25.30 level does break tomorrow. This is the highlight of the video. VIX, for the first time in 3+ weeks, has changed the hourly trend. I've been highlighting video after video how the bulls have to change the hourly trend for any kind of daily bounce to get going, and while we've broken lower highs plenty of times, we've never seen higher low and higher high follow through in any convincing way. And here today, a clear bull move that was just lower highs. There's our higher low, and there's our higher high at the end of the day. So that's notable, and we're going to be looking for a break of 19.20 tomorrow to give the bulls the follow through they need here. And then zooming out to the daily time frame, we're just going to be looking for a lower high on the daily to form. And I would say, let's see, anything under, we're looking at 22.80 as an important key resistance level, and then looking up at 28.53 after that. So a sea of red the last 3+ weeks, and trying to shift that momentum with a base of support down at $18. Need that follow through tomorrow. Actually, I said 19. That 19 level is important, 19.20, but the most important daily level short term is 20.27 to get this actual bounce going. Oil today, still trying to form the daily bull flag and confirm it. Have to break 53.29 to do so. Held up pretty well in response to the inventory report, but we have a tightening range, and if we cannot break 53.29, the bulls need to hold 50.39. So here's the 4-hour time frame. Tightening up a little bit, we can get some even shorter term levels to be watching. 51.25 support, 52.50 resistance, but if we drop to a little lower high and then lower low on the daily, that's going to be this weekly consolidation to establish a higher low that we're keeping an eye out for the potential of the inverse head and shoulders pattern and trying to change that weekly trend. NatGAS, personally back to all cash now on NatGAS, exited the last half of my UNG position, and I was trading UGAS and DGAS like a madman today, had something like 17 orders with a lot of scaling in and out. So probably about 4 different trades between the two. And just trading the equilibrium. So where we ended yesterday, we were looking at this consolidation and saying, all right, it's extended. We know that the bulls are going to form a 4-hour higher low because of how much space they have to work with. And because of the size of the pullback at this point, we will then be looking for a 4-hour lower high. So the bulls this morning were so extended when they tried to break that resistance. The 15-minute RSI was in the 80s. The hourly move was one solid bull move. We never consolidated and pulled back to form an hourly higher low. Every single hourly candlestick was a higher low, showing no healthy higher low, higher high consolidation, just brief sideways consolidation and then continuation. And again, the bulls just wore themselves out. They headed to that resistance, got within 1% of it, but they had no more momentum left and we dumped off there. So that was a signal for me to be looking at DGAS. And then there were some oversold bounce plays to be looking at UGAS when the 5-minute RSI was getting down to extreme levels. But where we stand heading into tomorrow, this is not the kind of daily bull flag the bulls want to see. Bull flags are ideal with lower wick showing bulls buying the dip, not upper wick showing profit taking and bears knocking the price down. So we're bouncing here after hours, looking for an hourly lower high to be set, have to change the hourly trend. Then we zoom out to the 4-hour and we would just be looking for a 4-hour lower high to form compared to 3713. So the bears had the upper hand. Surprising that they were able to push it down straight to a lower low without tightening up into tomorrow on the 4-hour time frame. Inventory report tomorrow will be very telling as to whether we head back up towards 360s, 370s, or whether we fade back down to the 330s. So again, just looking for the hourly lower high to be set tonight. And if we change that hourly trend, we zoom out to the 4-hour and watch our 4-hour resistance of 3713. I'm probably done trading natural gas for any time in the near future, just because we got the weekly bounce we were looking for. The volatility is there, but you need some experience to be trading this one. It is a wild mover. RSI is not a reliable indicator, and it can certainly burn you. So I appreciate you watching. We'll check back in and see if Netflix gives us a catalyst for market consolidation, or if that gives a little bit more bullish momentum to try and see continuation.